Hey, what's up, everyone? Wanted to do a little follow up on the Peloton hack video that I did about 6 months ago and about 60 pounds ago. Um, it's been a really wild ride, both figuratively and literally, with a couple hiccups. And I figured I would update everyone on my new setup. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So what I'm riding now, and you'll notice that I am downstairs in my house now. My wife, unfortunately, due to COVID-19, has taken the extra bedroom slash workout room over, and I've been relegated to downstairs duty. I guess before I start going over the bike here, the new bike that I purchased, I'll let you know on April 28th, I was on a ride and I thought that one of my pedals had come loose. Unfortunately, that was not the case. The bearings in my Joroto X2 all but exploded. Contacted the company. And they unfortunately told me that the bearings were not part of the warranty, and unfortunately I would have to pay for that out of pocket myself, which after doing a little bit of exploration would have cost me more than I paid for the bike in the first place. So I decided to upgrade to something a lot nicer, spend the money, get the warranty, and I went with the Bowflex C6. The unfortunate part about that was it took about 30 days for it to come in, but since it has come in, it is well worth the investment. So the Bowflex C6 is a Peloton-like bike. For those of you who don't know, they market it solely on being a multi-platform bike, which is really nice, and that is the truth. Bowflex does a really great job at integrating their bike into several different platforms, although I mainly use, obviously, Peloton. As you can see, I have my iPad Pro set up here. Comes with a really nice little holder for your tablet, and then in order to keep things close, you'll notice that I have a conversion chart that I got from a seller on Etsy that converts Peloton on top, Bowflex on the bottom, and it tells you if Peloton's asking you to do a 30, you'll be doing a 9 on Peloton, and I'll explain that as well. So the main reason that I bought this bike, other than its 10-year warranty, is the fact that it has not only a magnetic resistance, but digital, sorry for the slip up there, digital magnetic resistance. So it's easier to follow, and with the conversion chart, it makes it very easy to follow. So that was one of the big things for me. The bike is insanely solid. It went together really easily. 40-pound flywheel, just like the Peloton. The one thing that I am glad of, you do have the option of going clip-in pedals, which my wife and I do. I bought Trek Bontrager shoes, and she bought the TMs. I guess that's how you pronounce the shoe name. Both are very comfortable and allow us to be a lot more efficient on the bike. I also bought a Zacro gel seat cover, because this seat is a true spin bike racing seat, and it's hard. So for the sake of our hindquarters, we ordered that tidy little gel seat. It unfortunately hides the pretty red seat underneath, but also really nice. Bike is fully adjustable. Couldn't say enough good things about this thing. It integrates. It has great Bluetooth connectivity. It also comes with its own heart rate monitor that you can integrate into your workouts. I do use an Apple Watch, and that works out for me. You also get the 3-pound weights that the Peloton bike has. But in terms of rideability and comfortability and quietness, this matches right up to the Peloton bike. I have a very good friend who has a Peloton, so I've ridden both, and this thing stacks up exactly the same way. So really, really great investment. Wish I would have bought it in the first place. It was one of the bikes that I looked at originally, but I didn't want to drop a lot of money on something that I potentially wasn't going to ride. So I ended up going this way, and I'm very, very happy with it. All in all, I got it shipped to my house with a mat. I think it was $1,006. It was $1,005 and some odd cents. At the time, it was a 30-day window. I got it inside that 30-day window. I think I got it at like 24 days. So I was almost a month without a bike. That was unfortunate. It hindered some of my progress, and I was pretty winded on my first couple rides, but managed to pass the total 100 ride mark on this machine. Very proud of that. Still waiting on my Peloton t-shirt for Century Club there, but it's been a great bike. Big upgrade from the Joroto X2 that I had before, and I'm not projecting everything to the television anymore. That was the other thing. Like I said before, I went with the I just plugged my iPad Pro into it. Have a JBL Clip Bluetooth speaker that I hang off of the bike. It's on my golf bag at the moment. But I have a JBL Clip that I hang off the bike and just kind of let the music roll there. It works really, really well for me. The other cool thing is with my iPad, initially I wasn't able to attach my Apple Watch, but with the Blue Heart app, I am able to attach my Apple Watch to it, so I can broadcast my heart rate to the iPad, which is great. So, but that is my new setup. For those of you who have asked, I would definitely suggest going this way if you don't want to spend the money on a Peloton. It has been a spectacular upgrade, and I wish I hadn't spent the $400 initially on the Joroto, because it was essentially $400 wasted. But you know, what can we do? But if you don't want to spend the $2,300, this is less than half the cost and the same caliber of bike. So definitely something that I would suggest to anyone who wants to get a spin bike, to get a connected bike, I guess is what they call them. And you can follow more than just Peloton if you get bored with the instructors there. So it's really nice. But hopefully you enjoy the video, you find it informative, and if you have questions, please reach out to me. Leave me a comment, send me a message, send me a DM. Thanks a bunch, guys.